I thought I would treat myself by getting the big lad out of storage here for a mess around, and I'm very glad that I did. Tidal Wave here is one of the Transformers Energon line. In fact, strictly that's not true because this is the Japanese Superlink version, which seems to only really have tiny paint differences, but I wanted to rob you pedants of the chance to claw at my hide. Tidal Wave comes with his Minicon or Micron partner Ramjet, who is, one of those Minicons, you know what I mean? Just like folds out like a big flat ironing board. His legs are just one piece of plastic, his arms exist only from the elbows down, but he does turn into this pretty decent jet plane, so everybody can calm down. Back to the big lad, and we split him up into three separate vehicle modes: an aircraft carrier, a battleship, and a landing craft, known collectively as the Dark Fleet. Battleship's probably the most coherent. The illusion, though, is completely shattered. It starts to fall apart the second you look at it up close. Those big hands at the front, the power links connectors at the back, but still, it's not a mode you see often. I love this gimmick of the lift that stores Ramjet ready to deploy. Any kind of working elevator gimmick gets my horn parping, you know what I mean? It's even got wheels you can roll along just like a real aircraft carrier doesn't. Battleship mode, yeah, sure, why not? Nicely sculpted bridge at the front here, and you can connect a minicon to the port and you can move the cannons around, that's nice. You can also fire missiles from the front. Definitely this is the action portion of the trio. The landing craft mode, alright, look, they had to do something with the legs, okay, but I think it's pretty neat. It's got some minicon ports, as you'd expect, and you can fold up these segments to make little seats, so your marauding Decepticon forces can be comfy on their way to battle. Now, if you're thinking that's it, take a good look at yourself, because we can combine all three to create this huge warship called the Intimidating Protrusion. And yeah, it is just all the bits jammed together to look vaguely like a ship, absolutely, but it's nice, eh? You just can't, I don't know why you can't just leave it alone for once. The fun thing here is you can get Tidal Wave back into his robot mode without breaking him apart. Isn't that impressive? A lot to do with this lad, he is worth your time. The robot mode is something to behold too, lots of clear plastic that can only be described as the colour of Nickelodeon slime. Apparently you can combine him with Armada Megatron, and I did consider buying him for this review, but the combined mode looked shite so I didn't bother. He's not very poseable, Tidal Wave, but he doesn't have to be because he is Tidal Wave. It's his job to just mostly stand there and say his name over and over again, and if I'm honest, that's my dream job.